Hello, welcome friends. Welcome to my humble abode. How do you do, dear Rosencrantz?
I am superfluously well, my good friend. Thank you for extending your gracious hospitality.
Where is gentle Guildenstone?
I'm sorry, he's terribly ill, but he expresses deepest regret at not being able to come.
I was so horrid that I wasn't able to make it to my good friend Hamlet's dinner. I heard from Rosencrantz before he had left he would be seated at Hamlet's right hand. I became very ill a few days ago with this nasty cough and a runny nose.
And you, my giggly fellow. It seems you weren't able to afford a Sunday best for this occasion.
I'm fine, thanks for asking.
Hello!
Hi.
How's the ride over? Public transit okay?
The cab ride was alright. The cab driver barely noticed me. Left me with a lot of time to think to myself.
Hello, my silent friend. Did you have any trouble finding this place?
Of course I did. You didn't give me good instructions. I've been standing in front of this house inquiring about you the whole day. All these mansions look alike.
Please sit down. Choose what you're gonna want to eat. So, what will everyone have today?
I'm not sure. I'm still deciding. Come back to me.
I'll have the delicious yam with the melted butter.
I'll have the raw fish.
Let's see. How about the double-decker sandwich with carrots?
Actually, you know what? That sounds good. I'll have that, but without the carrots, maybe.
Hey, great. I'll be back then. Why does Rosencrantz move closer to me? Why? He's so oblivious. Does he not know he annoys me? I can't bear to sit next to him. Maybe I could mess with his food? Maybe put a carrot in his food? Nah, it's too obvious. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Wow, Hamlet, this is amazing. I mean, just the smell of it, the glistening with the tomato, the crackle of the meat, the way the juices just tickle my palate. I could almost forget this was real and think it was only an illusion.
Well, then, I think we have two very different takes on this food, because what I get from it is only what I need. Nothing more, nothing less.
To me, it feels like this yam understands me. It's rough and unsightly skinned which would turn others away. But with the butter inside, it speaks the story of how inside the oven of society, as things start to heat up, it becomes more distinct with its flavors and its true colors start to show, much like my own endeavors.
This soul is exquisite. It baffles my mind how something this good can still exist. This fish is my testimony to my philosophy. To be or not to be? That is my question.
Well, do you? How can anyone perceive whether or not they truly exist?
I believe I do. Take this coin, for instance. It has two sides, right? Heads and tails. Now, if I flip this coin, while it is in midair, the coin is not on its head side or its tail side. So which is it? It is neither. Therefore, if it is neither, the coin cannot exist. The only way it does exist in this world of ours is for it to be observed on one of its sides. I believe you can never know whether you truly exist. Because from the moment you call it into question, the only way to figure it out is by dying. And I don't think any of us are too keen on doing it. So, if you follow, the only real way to live is to live by assuming that you exist, you see, and then just, you'll find out.
You know, I did some experimentation to start in with. My friend did some experimentation to start in with. There's definitely something in it. What was I saying? Oh yes. We were doing some experimentations, and what we found out was... I just remembered, just a minute ago I remembered. Oh, I must have forgotten.
No, really, what were you experimenting on?
Was I talking about that? Truly. Oh, I forget. I'm very forgetful, you know. I've just always been forgetting. Can't even trust myself. Just this morning, I wasn't able to find this place. Nobody quite knows where this Hamlet is.
So, as somebody who was brought back from the dead, can you provide any information in this matter?
No, I really can't. I just never looked into it that much, and I just accepted the fact that I was alive.
Yeah. Okay.
All these people making their snide comments about life and death, sneaking glances my way. I'm just as clueless as them. The only one who knew the secret of life was my creator, and he should be coming after me sometime soon. They just don't understand, but the guy sitting across from me looks like an interesting fellow. I wonder what he thinks about being left out. No.
Know what?
I feel constricted.
Much like a bird in a cage, right? Forced to observe and to serve at others' entertainment at your own expense.
Yes, precisely. Having to live off with little opinion and control what happens to you.
Constantly being stuck in the past with no definitive way of moving forward.
Always feeling as if I'm at some type of disadvantage.
You, sir, know the true meaning of oppression.
And you have the understanding of what it's like to be outcast from a society that you belong to.
Yes, we are not that different after all, despite our looks. The monster understands much. I will give him that. But how does he really know about oppression? His oppression only goes so far back in time. I mean, he was made in a lab, for crying out loud. All he has is himself. Meanwhile, my woes stem back from generation to generation. All in the same boat, hand in hand. But not by choice, but by whip and chain. My oppression stems deeper than the yam in front of me. For even that does not reveal all that it's been through. It's getting late. I think it should be about time I should get heading out.
Yeah, I think I should go too.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll escort you guys out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Good food.
This way.